Yeah, right.
I'm gonna just leave there and as soon as we're adjourned, I'll walk around.
Everything
Okay.
or just the attachments?
Just what he gave us,
What I
right?
did.
Yeah.
Okay, we find ourselves back in regular session. And after discussion, I think if I got a sense from where council's leaning, I'd like to recommend that we give direction to staff to give some options for a professional recruitment firm that we can hire to, again, cast a wider net out of respect for the applicants who applied, really out of respect for their time and effort in this. We want to encourage them to reapply with this recruitment firm and hopefully, again, cast a wider net, get some more options for council so we can make the best decision possible. Did that kind of summarize council's sentiment on this? Mm-hmm. Okay, and is that the direction that you need?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Mr. Mayor, just to clarify, we'll come back November 1st, thank you, Marianne, in advance, with a list or a preference of the costs and the firms that are already on contract, so we don't have to RFP or anything like that. So once council tells us who to hire, we'll be able to move forward and get started. You'll have a new council seated later in November. So this, given that there's 2 new members, I'm sure the executive recruiter will want to come in and meet and talk about traits and characteristics and priorities and those kinds of stuff, kind of start over, especially given that this council has never worked together. Mm-hmm. So you can expect that to happen early in the process, a little different than what we did this time.
Okay, very good.
Can I ask for one more piece of
Yes.
direction? In the contract firms, would council like anything specific from them with Cottonwood's information, or are you okay with just reviewing the current contracts that are out there with other firms that we could piggyback on? If you want something like we did last time, we asked them to come and do a short presentation. That might not be feasible with such short notice, but they might be willing to do something. I just want to make sure you are getting what you want from the firms when I bring back some recommendations.
Okay, so you're going to come back to council with a list of recommendations that we can just piggyback on other contracts that are currently within the state?
Yes.
Okay, so you're asking us if we want to also interview those firms, or if we're just going to be okay with your recommendation and our discussion?
Kind of, what information do you want back? Do you want the firms to prepare something for you specific to Cottonwood? Not necessarily be here for a presentation. They probably can't make that happen, but sometimes they could submit something that's more directed towards Cottonwood.
Mm-hmm. Council, what are your thoughts?
I thought it was important the last time to know the scope of services, so what exactly is being provided service-wise, the amount or range. I know there were some add-ons that were discussed last time, like I think the background check or things like that. I also found it valuable when they let us know who the actual person working on or persons working on behalf of the city would be, like the main point of contact, and then their references. I don't otherwise need similar recruitings. I don't need to meet with them or have a presentation that is Cottonwood specific, but I think and any other information that would be what I'd be looking for when I would be reviewing the firms.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I just want to bring back the information that you want and need to make your decision, so we can shorten that process and make sure you have what you need to be able to make a decision on the first. Right.
Yeah, I would agree with Councilmember Henry. But to be clear, though, their search is going to be a Cottonwood-centric search. They're going to use.
Yes,
okay.
They will develop all of their own
okay.
materials once we actually contract with them.
Yeah.
It would be very similar to what we did last time.
Okay.
I'm hearing the direction, I think, is to solicit proposals from prospective firms to do this search.
Yes.
I felt like there was a piggyback option where there are already.
We're not going to do an RFP, but we'll reach out to the ones that are
They would be identified and then specific proposals for Cottonwood
Make
as
sure
available to us
all
under
those
the
people are willing to
cooperative
do it.
contracts. Proposals
Yes.
would be solicited.
Yes, thank you for clarifying that.
And my statements were made because, you know, in the interest of time, if time were of no import, then sure, it'd be great to have them come up and learn more about each particular firm and all of that. But I just think as part of a streamlined compromise, that would be the appropriate information that I would be looking for. But
Agreed.
Mr. Mayor and Council, the firm that selected me almost 4 years ago is still on contract that we'll be able to piggyback on, so we'll bring them. That'll help. The firm that got me down to Avondale, of course, you may not like them, but very, very professional as well. I think you can almost flip a coin on some of these. So I think if we provide the information that Councilmember Henry asked for, I think council will be able to make a good decision. There's lots of great options.
Okay, good, great, okay. All right, well, I think we've given you what you need.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, then I'll motion to pay the claims and adjustments.
Second.
Mayor made the motion, Councilmember Cross seconded it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, and I motion to adjourn.
Second.
Mayor made the motion, Councilmember Cross seconded it. All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you.